Right. 1.3 is here, y'all. I'm hyped. We got a new character, an entirely new banner with a new character, the biggest event we've ever had. But there's one thing. There's only one thing that I am interested in, and that is the Dainsleif quest. Yes, we have a quest on the most elusive and mysterious character in this game's lore. This is going to take a while, so I just need to talk. We have information. We have a quest. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked at diddly shit for the past 40 minutes. The version came out 40 minutes ago, so I don't know. But that's all that's important. Is that Dainsleif is out. Yeah, that's really it. Dainsleif is out. I don't know what else to say. Or something related to Dainsleif. So I'm very curious to see like what that means for the story. What is it like unimportant? Is it like gonna be a huge hook into the overarching story? Is he gonna be a villain? Is he gonna be an ally? I am scared, but like very intrigued. Those were salty ass fries. Holy shit. Let's go, y'all. Ooh. Holy fuck. Dude. Right, okay. Okay. Calm down. I should admonish that, Catherine, right? Yeah, Catherine will admonish that. Hello, Catherine.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
It also costs a lot of money.
Yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Oh, they think it's a sister.
Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different.
Honor.
This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya?
Eye patch.
You can't prove that you're related anyway.
They do.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now. Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Chapter 1, Act 4? This is still Chapter 1? I thought we finished Chapter 1.
Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Wagner probably doesn't have, like, doesn't have jack shit on him. Probably barely even noticed he was there.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, That's the only place to be.
The angel share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the angel share and have a look.
Here we go.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey Charles, have you seen a blonde stranger who wears
Another
an
day,
eye patch
another
on
lack of
by any
alcoholic
chance?
options.
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes
Mood.
his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
What's up, Charles? You doing your job?
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
Dude, I cannot be any more hyped.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Why are we doing this in character? Is it just to try and recruit him? Or just talk to him? Dude. It's fucking Dainsleif. Okay, now that he's here, actually, let's get a better look at his garb, because we can only get so good of a look when it comes to... I don't see a vision anywhere, so that might confirm... It's hard to see him while he's sitting with this camera. I'm pretty sure he does. I don't see any vision anywhere, so that might be it. Just silence, dude?
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Sure. That's what works. I think he knows her. I think he knows her. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself, but facepalm you might be wrong.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Says Paimon.
That little one beside you.
The return of emergency food.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I
Dainsleif.
suppose you have some business with me?
Dainsleif. That's an interesting way of pronouncing it, dude. That's strange.
Sure.
Sure. All right. Cool. I.
He was so cold.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora and 3 answered questions.
Can do.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Weird. He's inquiring. He wants to know about us, because I bet you any money he knows about Lumine.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
He knows Venti. He is omniscient.
I know everything that I should.
Exactly.
Well, answer the question.
Who was Key? Dude, that was a while ago. Hold on. So, I think the problem though was Venti wasn't really Key because he was sitting on his ass until we came along and did something about it. Moss in general didn't do shit really. Dude, I don't know honestly. Because I want to say it was me, but like that just sounds dickish. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Is that your answer? Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown.
He's literally the narrator. This is weird.
Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
What's she saying?
So that's your answer? I see.
What's the point of this?
Now for my final
I am
question.
very confused.
This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Oh shit. Why does that ring a bell? That rings a bell back to Travail, and I don't know why.
So, this is your answer then? I understand.
That rings a bell back to Travail, and I don't know why.
It seems that you're different from her.
Baseball me wrong.
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss
We're gonna get
are
to
the
play as him?
fangs and claws by
Dude.
which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
Abyss Herald?
We haven't heard any
An
of
even
that.
more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. Where's...
That manner, it's just like hers.
Moment by moment. I'm still confused, but I'm still not trying to get ahead of myself, but I just find that this is just directly smacking down everything that has to do with... Now, here's the question, though. This doesn't prove anything unless Dainsleif swaps pronouns when Lumine is the main character. I want to see that. Because if he still says her when Lumine is the main character, then that changes a lot of things. But as of now, this is confirmation.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss.
Oh, so that's the Mark of the Abyss? Wait, is that, or is that just like
The
something else?
Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
All of this is like going over Aether's head, but like this is gold right here. This is gold for the theory community.
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Yep, no vision at all anywhere. Oh, well, folks, give me those. Cool.
Here we go.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
So is he? So if that's the motivation of the Abyss Order, right? Does that means that Dainsleif has one of two alliances, right? He's in alliance with the Archons. He believes in them or worships them or something, or he has some other motive for fighting against the Abyss.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history.
Man.
I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Yo, chests, I miss these. Again, the only thing that is preventing me from saying that every mention of her is Lumine, the only thing that's keeping me from saying that is I don't know what Dane says when Lumine is the main character. I am not thinking. Right? If he says something about, if he still says her when Lumine is the main character, then that debunks that theory, and Facepalm is right, and it's not Lumine. Lumine isn't her, isn't the her that's mentioned in Travail. But if we have two different canons, depending on who you choose at the beginning of the game, then theoretically, Dainsleif should be saying him. Bonjour, Dainsleif.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story.
Okay, that makes things interesting.
All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
Okay, that's interesting. That is insanely interesting, actually. Oh my god. A previous traveling companion of
Where do we
mine.
begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
I like how he described the Abyss as chaos and madness, yet the name of the Abyss Order has order, which is like the opposite of chaos. I'm really curious now. I'm gonna have to watch somebody's VODs.
Do you think that those monsters are the
Hold on, let me take out Sing Cho. Hold on. Paimon, shut up.
For justice.
Cool, there we go.
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Stormterror's lair.
Alrighty. Don't know why we'd be going to Stormterror's lair, but sure. Okay, this is the shot that I want, dude. Get me fucking golden hour and we good. One, my character. That's it. That's dope. Okay, sorry. I had to get my photographer side out of me.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Stormterror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Stormterror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time.
If his memory serves.
The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Alright.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
See, I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't quite have I don't have the timeline fresh in my head.
Don't think too much about it.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So that doesn't surprise me, right? The fact that Dainsleif isn't like, you know, the fact that Dainsleif is very old, that he slipped up, said he laid eyes on the ruins of Old Mondstadt. You know, makes sense. He's an idiot. He slipped up. But that's not what's important, because I honestly could have guessed that myself. What is important is the fact that that implies that he doesn't practice Kemia though. Like, so I'm saying that this might be what proves me wrong about Renodotir, Rendotter, I think that's how you pronounce it. Whatever. Rendotter, she is supposedly the mother of Diren, but Diren was corrupted 500 years ago. That made me think, oh, Rendotter is just a human. She's not going to, she's not going to be able to be old enough to create an ancient dragon like Diren. So I dismissed that theory. But the fact that we have Dainsleif here, who's also from Kemia, or no, who's also from Conria, it goes unproven that he knows Kemia, but if he does, then that gives a very solid case for Rendotter.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that?
Paimon's thinking like, this is why I love Paimon sometimes.
Where are they now, anyway?
She
Give us answers, Dainsleif.
no longer travels.
Oh, Fuck you.
I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too.
You haven't even been to the other nations.
Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Is it actually? Holy wait. Whoa.
What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
He knows exactly what we're talking about.
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I don't know if anything was back there. I blinked. I did not see if there was anything up there. But holy shit! Wait, we will be reunited. That's where she that's where Lumine looks down on Aether, right? That's the same area. Okay, I'm brain blast, dude. Let's go.
I merely followed that person around on that journey. That's all there was to it.
Stop it.
A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here.
No way, dude. Lumine, Ruin Guard, this is literally we will be reunited. This is literally the trailer.
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
We are literally seeing Aether's side of that trailer right now. No.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
It's the dandelion she crushed in the trailer, dude.
Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world.
Okay.
At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself. Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again. After all, I did take 500 Mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
What? Okay. I'm just trying to digest this right now. Okay, before we do anything else, I am display capture, yeah, um,
Outlanders do not belong in this world. One day, this journey will reach its end.
that's almost that.
But until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
Your Highness, our plan to weaponize the dragon has been impeded.
By the Animo Archon, he rises again for the dragon's sake.
No, not the Archon. We were well prepared for his interference. Regrettably, Your Highness, the issue is your brother.
Outlanders! Your journey ends here.
It is, I was right.
We will be reunited, dear brother. But not here. Not now. We will meet at this journey's end.
It is, dude.
Once the dust has settled. Then, you will understand.
Wait, hold on. Is Dainsleif anywhere to be seen? I don't think he is. Okay.
We will be reunited, dear brother. But not here. Not now. We will meet at this journey's end. Once the dust has settled. Then, you will understand.
Fuck it is, dude. Oh, okay. So this takes place
We'll see
after.
no end.
Okay, that's interesting because this takes place after the whole Lewis thing.
The dragon. Your Highness, our plan to weaponize the dragon.
Okay. So that's interesting. Does weaponize the dragon refer to something else that the Abyss Order is currently doing right now? Or, huh.
Has been impeded.
By the Animo Archon, he rises again for the dragon's sake.
No, not the Archon. We were well prepared. Your Highness, the issue is your brother.
I just realized that he says Your Highness. That's also interesting. Alright. Dude, that's huge. That is huge, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay.
I still have
Holy fuck.
How about you take a rest while
Where'd
I
she
go
go off to, though? Is the problem. There's nothing over here. I doubt it.